What's up, guys? I'm Tara with Tara Simon Studios, and it has been such a long time, way too long in my opinion, but I'm gonna be reacting to Dimash for the first time in a really long time. And I'm gonna be reacting to Love's Not Over Yet, the official music video. Let's watch it together. He has really upped his production game very cinematically since back in the day, years ago, when I first discovered and began to react to him. I'm wondering if this is him as a little boy. But I feel like I'm watching a literal movie right now. Like, there's not even any singing going on. What is happening here? What's going on? Wait, I missed the bus! Wait, where do buses look like that? In America, they definitely don't look like that. That looks like a, public transportation thing. Cool seats. Looks so cold. Guys, I'm from Florida. My blood is as thin as water. I wouldn't survive there. Oh, he's cute. Oh. He has a crush. This is a movie. This is crazy. Such good acting with these kids. Beautiful orchestration. I love the strings already. Oh, this is so good.
Gone is the spring.
There it is.
And the long summer days.
Classic Dimash singing on the breath first before he even gets to tone. Did you notice that? How on his word gone, he literally has breath gone before he has tone. Let's listen there again. Like, one of the things that's so impressive to me about Dimash is his acute control over his sound. And when I mean sound, I don't mean just like his tone when he's singing. I'm talking about when he decides to actually make a sound from breath. And this is an example of that. Listen. It's breath and then tone.
And the long summer days. Cold has it in now that you've gone away.
Way beautiful.
Tracing my steps, wondering where I went wrong.
Kids can be so
I'm
mean.
haunted by the words I didn't say.
Oh my gosh, I'm haunted by the words I didn't say. Impeccable technique here, guys. He could have sang that so many different ways, but instead he did it with the most beautifully placed vowel, as well as softening the consonants on didn't say, and allowed them to percussively be in the pocket so that it just bounced from one to the other. Then he ended say on total breath too. I literally, like, if I had the time, I would spend probably 2 hours on one song of Dimash, breaking down every single line that he sings and telling you guys like all of the genius that went into just like that one line. Maybe I should, I don't know. But listen to this line again now that I mentioned what he did and see if you can hear it.
I'm haunted by the words I didn't say. Searching for light, only shadows remain. Day fades tonight, nothing eases the pain.
Beautiful.
I loved you like fire, but I buried the flame.
Oh.
I never had the courage to explain. Each time I close my eyes, I see you here with me.
Wow. That's another masterclass right there. First of all, is it breaking your heart what's going on in the cutaway of the music video part of it with the kids? Because that's just, like, I have a son, and the thought of that happening to him, like, you want to like punch those little brats, you know, that are on the other side. But then you think, like, what's been done to them to make them do that to other kids? That's a whole other topic, but it's very powerful, actually, the emotional dichotomy between watching him sing and going back to that. I'm not really sure what the whole plane thing is. I'm sure we're gonna find out. I really, really hope that nobody crashed. I don't even know. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm really hoping that that's not the case. I'm not sure what him being in a plane has anything to do with anything, but I'm sure we'll find out. Now, let's get to how he sang the word each, because it's the first time he really peaked out his humongous voice was in that each, the tonality of the each. Let's listen to that, and then we're gonna talk about the arpeggiated melodic line going up.
Each
It's so great. Da 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 da. I think is the melody. Let's listen real quick.
time I close my eyes, I think you can.
Yes, exactly right. So, da, each. That's so low for me. Each. After the each, which is so rich, deep, and thick and full for him, he hits it so perfectly, and the vowel placement is nice. I call it poochie lips when you sing like this. I don't see him record this live, but I can hear his lips do this when he sings that vowel each, each. There's a U in it that really rounds it out, makes it rich like that. So if you want to sound rich in your E's, that's how you do it. Poochie lips, each, instead of each, which is thinner. It's still okay, but it's not rich and full. It depends on what you're going for. But now, moving into the arpeggiated part, time I close my eyes, I see you, da 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 da, which is such a beautiful composition. Like melodically, I hear like a classical undertone to it, but it's very cinematic, very almost contemporary too. Like it's almost like something a string would play. He's so on the center of the pitch in that arpeggiation upward. It's just such a treat for the ears. Let's listen to it one more time.
Each time I close my eyes, I think you're here with me.
And he's mixing here. That is not full belt, by the way, but it's perfectly placed.
I would give it all to hold you near to me. And you're always just beyond my reach. But how my arms are aching to embrace you.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. This is the sweetest little thing. Also, his voice, because he's now into full head voice, this beautiful, perfectly placed tonal falsetto, embrace you, which does, of course, come from his classical training. This is nothing for him. This is like sleep singing right now. If you're a guy watching this and you're like, okay, that's great for him, I don't have any idea how to do that, how to place notes that way, I would suggest you try getting your tone in the nose. How do you do that? Well, you can first start by doing something actually tangible. Just lean forward like a tabletop, like this, like lean forward. Embrace you. Because gravity pulls the sound forward and you have a better chance, at least without being in a voice lesson, to get that sound feeling buzzed in the mask instead of falling back down into your throat or in the back of your head where it doesn't belong. Like, embrace you, or it's too much breath and you kind of feel a pull here. Embrace you is so much more tonal. That's what he's doing. And as you get better at knowing the feeling there, then you can stand back up and basically imitate the same feeling, and you know then what's right, so I can actually stand and do it. You're not gonna sing forever bent over.
Gather you inside them and erase all their
Breaking my heart. Oh, they're at high school now.
For some hasn't said, I believe
I just got goosebumps.
it's not over yet.
Oh.
Give me your hand and I'll never let go. Words that I should have confessed
Yes.
long ago.
Okay, so big, huge life progression here in the song as well, visually, but also his voice is so congruently progressing in its intensity. He's using a lot more deep tonal chest voice notes, and also using a lot more space in his mouth to allow that sound to boom and resound and get out and come forward. Long ago. Such beautifully placed notes. I keep saying it because it's just so pristine. This man is a vocal technician of proper placement, not just with vowels, but also with consonants. And he does it flawlessly in every register: chest, mix, head. He has whistle, he has lower extension in all of them. And that's true vocal mastery. And I say this to people off camera, but I'm gonna say it on camera. I know that one of the reasons Dimash isn't world famous and also famous, like hugely famous in America, is because he's too good. Like in America, we have been trained to really love catchy. We've been trained to love hooky. And we have some amazing singers who are awesome and do that too. But this man is on a different stratosphere and like could eat a lot, if not all, of our top artists that I even love so much for breakfast vocally when it comes to like vocal prowess, technique, control, capability. And it's like almost too much for just the untrained ear to process. We as lay listeners can't even appreciate fully like what we're hearing. It's like the genius of his voice. And I'm sure that that's why he's not being played on mainstream radio in America today.
I love you forever until my dying breath.
Oh, I love his vibrato there.
Never be afraid to let it show. Each time I close my eyes, I see you here with me. I will give it all to hold you near to me, and you'll always just beyond my reach.
All right, I feel like I know what's about to happen now, and I'm gonna cry, and I really don't want to cry. This is my first reaction film of the day, and it's gonna mess up my makeup for all the rest of the ones. Okay, let's talk about his voice though, because now he's changing. This is another chorus. We're in a different emotional part of this song. And so he's doing full chest. He's got a little bit of chest mix coming in at the top, but it's very much dynamically different than that head voice placement in that first arpeggiated chorus. So I want to take note of that, and I want to go back and listen to his execution on some of these really heavy, bigger notes.
I will give it all to hold you near to me.
Very fully, it's like a Pavarotti note, like near, you got this like underneath the gut kind of sound that just undergirds the near, makes it super thick, super rich, and super full and rounded, which really emotionally does evoke this in you. And that's exactly what we need. He's not coming back home. Clearly, the guy who's making all the money, too busy for his family. Of course, probably retrospectively, now on the plane, looking back, wishing that weren't the case. But the vocals always have to match the emotional tone and goal of the lyrics. Hopefully, as an artist, when you get to this kind of level, that's the thing that you're paying most attention to. Not, oh, did I sing that with the right technique? Or, oh, was this vowel placed right? Or, oh, did I sing this note in the right register? That's a singer's concern. But when you change from a singer into an artist, the artist's concern is more about how did I make my listener feel? And is my interpretation of this song congruent with the lyrical context? How am I relating to it in a way that is the most powerful, and making sure my voice is a catalyst to get the lyrics and the message out? And it's a very generous heart posture as an artist, and it comes from a place of deep security and confidence, which is why it's so important to train so that you don't have to be insecure about your voice or your technique. You can start thinking more like an artist and less like a singer. Just, yes. Oh. Did you hear the breath though? Oh, he's taking what he did at the beginning and he's tying it back in. Will this be our story's ending? Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh, what a great shot. No, this is not gonna happen.
I could be your prince, your hero, your romance. You hold our destiny inside your hands.
Oh my gosh! So that was 2 octaves that he got to. So beautifully done and really brings the emotional intensity online there. Whew.
Your romance, you hold our destiny inside your hands.
Perfect mix note there. Wide open. No! No, no, no! Why he was in the plane. Oh my gosh. Dimash, why?
Each time I close my eyes, I see
No.
you here with me. I will give it all to hold you near to me. Yes, you always just beyond my reach. But how my arms are get
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's the hardest line. That's the hardest line in the whole thing. I'm trying to hold it together real bad right now. Like, why, Dimash? Why do you have to like just take my heart out and just twist it up and nah? This is so sad. It's so sad. And then this part, it's a lot of lyrics. It's a lot of consonants to get through. And it's really high. And he did it so well. The hardest part is the gather you in. You in? Gather you in! That's really difficult there to be in a chest mix because the R and the U forces a you really can't open, but inside you're like kind of home free if you get past that little lyrical hurdle. He did a beautiful job with that's definitely so far technically the hardest vocal spot. Let's listen to how well he gets through it again. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What just happened? I can't even talk about the amazing long note at the end that he held forever that was so amazingly breathy and yet tonal and then straight and then vibrato. I can't even talk about that because of what I just saw at the end there. Wow. Like, gosh, I love this man, not just for his voice, but how great is he at acting and production and storytelling and writing. Like, he's so incredibly talented. It's just such an inspiration to hear someone do something so well with excellence on a 360 basis. Not like, oh, he's just an amazing singer. Like, he's an amazing everything. So I hope this inspires you guys, not discourages you like, oh, I could never be like Dimash, but like someone exists that does something so well, he works so hard at his craft, you can too. And I hope that the breakdown of what I gave you today in this video gives you tricks that can change your voice in a positive way. And when you see those changes, then you get a snowball effect of hope and inspiration and encouragement, like, oh wow, okay, like I can actually make forward progress with my voice and get better and better. And it's not, how can I get better than Dimash? It's how can I beat myself, right? It's always us against ourselves. So if you're somebody inspired by this, as much as I am, we want to see you in a discounted first session. All you need to do is click the link in my description box. We are on the other side of that link, waiting for you to make the best decision you've ever made for your voice. I love you guys so much. I love Dimash. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for watching with me. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.